Yo, big chillin'. Trying to see if I caught fucking Brendan still awake to play in this other league. I messaged him and then I put down my phone. I wasn't even looking at my phone. I was looking at like my fucking like roster. I'm on my dynasty. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention to my phone for like 20 minutes and he messaged me twice. I was like, oh fuck. Oh yeah, poor guy. He's sick as fuck. Yo. Yep. Probably not as much as like everyone else, but yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. I just yeah, the game's dope, but I don't, I don't feel like dedicating like everything to it. Yeah, like I immediately got on and I'm like, all right, what am I supposed to do? Or like, what's like good, what's bad, and like I'm like, bro, this is gonna take so long to understand like what you need and shit. I was like, I just didn't. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Oh, bro, I love Baldur's Gate. Have they like dropped anything new with that game? I have not kept up to date with that game, honestly. Mm. I wonder if they like dropped any new. Do you know if they dropped any new like archetypes or anything? Oh yeah, nah, I saw that one too. Trust me, I'm all over this. I played. My friend put me on Divinity 2 back in like during COVID. I was stuck in fucking Germany while I was in the military, and he had Divinity 2 on his laptop. So we were just running through that. Oh yeah, without a doubt. Yeah, I mean, between like Baldur's Gate, I mean like Age of Wonders, like those kind of games, I can play those. Like I can get very, very. like lost inside it. Crusader Kings, fucking. I never understood the physics. Brendan finally replied. Let's go.
El fuerte tiburón.
Tune in. Yep. It's our team builder league. He said that his girl is watching something in the same room, so he's not going to join the party yet.
Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Handoff from the gun. They start the afternoon with a run, and it goes nowhere.
I love when defensive backs come up, and they are physical. They stick their face in the fan, and they aren't scared. Talk to the defensive coordinator coming into this game. He knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Gonna run it. It's Poe. Turning it on. Still on his feet. Lean for the wire.
I shouldn't have brought them up.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
Just when you think it's automatic, it's not. Extra point, no good. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Poe. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
First and 10. Let's go. Right. Here we go.
The give on the inside. Shakes off the defender. Gets some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They feed him again. He has the
It's been a minute since I've played Brendan.
All down, but he has enough to move the
I
chain.
feel like I've never played.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Now on first down from the 28. Looking downfield, it's Mack. Got a man. At the 40, there he goes. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down to the 37. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Use the play fake, now to throw. Wide open downfield. Snags it with his sticky fingers and strolls in with the sweet feet for the touchdown.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again. And with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
They Extra point here will give them the lead. And they move on top with the extra point, 7-6. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they put the points on the board with that 37-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Bunch formation for these receivers. On the run, it's Pope. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
God
Pass to
damn.
Sticks and still on his feet. Speeding down the left side. And no one is going to catch him. Cruises into the end zone for a touchdown.
Well, I think the coaching staff and fans
Literally
knew that this
cannot
guy was gonna
go
play a
into
big
any
role in
kind
this
of
offense
fucking
this
zone
year.
defense on
I
this
don't know
man.
if anyone expected him to have this kind of season statistically, guys. That's his 20th rushing touchdown on the season.
It's a fake. The kicker wants to throw it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the
Guess
pass,
that
and it
makes sense.
falls to the ground incomplete. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. Fielded in the end zone. It's Pope. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback.
1st and 10.
They'll operate out of split backs. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
What can they pull out of the playbook here on 2nd and long from the 17? He wants to change this route. Looking to pass. It's Mack. Makes the grab. It's Pope. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
On 3rd along, trying to have a big completion here. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Wide open on the right. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Got his man. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
The grab as he was going for 6 right there.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Gonna look downfield again. Get it out to the supersonic guy. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Quarterbacks are just like anybody else. They get rhythms. And to get in a rhythm early on 3rd down and have a little success here and get the sticks moving, great chance to continue to get this offense moving down.
Scores on the sneak.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
And with the extra point, they have a 2-point lead. They put together an 81-yard drive, and it was finished off with the quarterback sneak. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And now this offense will take the field again. To the ground with the back. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not.
Oh, he's got some
Brother.
space.
Where's the man supposed to be guarding him?
Put the clamps on that ball and strolled into the end zone for a touchdown.
This shit's
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Poe. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one.
1st and 10.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
This defensive coaching staff, they love their secondary, and they love the matchups they have. They believe they've got 5 guys at least back there that can cover one-on-one. You saw a great example of it there on 3rd down, forcing the incompletion.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And the defense makes a play, finally. This is a lot of offense early in this football game, a lot of scoring. Need more of this from the defense. Getting to the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, and then when you get him down, you get him behind the sticks. Good things happen for your defense.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Got his man all by himself. All out of space. We've seen this from this sophomore, so dangerous after he makes the grab. Now you got to think they'll really go on the attack. Big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 48. Dropping back, it's Mack. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Unloads it downfield. He got it. And it's in there for a touchdown.
And I think sometimes QBs know before the snap who they're going to. You could tell he looks to the right immediately, knows his guy's going towards the middle of the field, reads the safety, put the ball on the money, over the linebackers, away from the safety, gets the big catch, and he walks into the end zone for a touchdown.
And with the extra point, they have a 2-point lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish the drive with a touchdown toss from the 49. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it set up on the outside. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Now, I'm not going to argue if this production keeps up as we start the 2nd. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout by the offense.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Power football with the run. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given him some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success on that play. Really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
They'll try the run. There he goes. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
Chill now. He's got to run the ball.
Big 3rd down conversion, getting the ball to your running back, and he does the rest. This guy, I think, will get a lot more touches.
And you want to know why he's on the field on 3rd down? Because he can block, he can catch the ball, and you can also hand it off to him, and he can go find the sticks and keep drives alive. What a weapon.
Trying to make magic with his feet. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
Yeah, he does a really good job being decisive, getting downhill, being a great runner. And guess what? You know how easy offense is when you get me at 2nd and short, 2nd and medium? Everything in the playbook is open to him.
Line getting set on 2nd down. The give. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
And his offense is clicking, everything's moving, and the guy carrying the football, I mean, he is carrying the rock. Like, this is a guy he's setting this tone for this game, creating some balance on this offense. This offense is going to be a handful.
Yeah, David, I'd love to sit here and say, well, the offensive coordinator is just one step ahead of his counterpart across the field. That's not it. Right now, his offensive line is establishing the line of scrimmage, and you mentioned the back. He right now is running with authority on this drive.
They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. Pulls it in. It's Poe. Finds a crease at the 20. Into the end zone for a touchdown.
And that's his second receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of interest in this Pac-12 showdown today, so let's catch you up to speed on things. The home team has the lead right now, but this crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. The Horned Frogs have been hanging in there, but they're going to need something to break their way, and soon. They're up by 4 over TCU. If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it. Back to you guys.
Going out. Got a little room. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. This is ultra aggressive. Still in the first half, got the lead and going for the onside kick. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They're lining up to kick it off, full of momentum after housing that last kickoff. They'll corral that squib kick just inside the 15. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down.
The offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets to the 14.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. The give to the back. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
From the gun, running back on the move. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. This is going all in. Goalpost virtually tapping you on the shoulder, heels almost in the end zone, and you're going for it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And I tell you what, Palmer, you see this more often now. You're more willing to roll the dice on your own side of the field. Would you do this? You feel comfortable doing that?
No, I'm more old school, David. I don't got...
Breaks into the open. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
They'll run it. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. To throw, it's Kane. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. They'll put it in play from the 27. 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Hampton. He's got it and just sashays into the end zone for the touchdown.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Poe. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
1st and 10.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. Offense, quick tempo. They're going to ride this running back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Here's the handoff. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. Turning it on. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw. It's Mack. Just a short pass to the tight end. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room they do here on first down. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Pushes ahead. And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown.
And they pound the ball in for the touchdown, and you've got to like this offense. Finishing the first half really strong and a chance to take the lead in this football game.
Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. So a drive there of 85 yards, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
We know about this running back's versatility. He's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit, make sure it falls incomplete.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking for a man. It's Kane. Caught over the middle. It's Poe. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second, regroup before running this next play.
Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down.
Well, this offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now in this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so third in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Oh, he wants it all. Catch inside the 25. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge game. Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down.
Let's go.
Looking to throw. It's Mack. Trying to burn this defensive back. zone for a touchdown.
This offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the third quarter, march it down the field and score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. SMU is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Dallas, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 10 over Georgia Tech. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Looking for room. It's Paul. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. Gets it past the marker. At the 45, on his way. There he goes. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one.
Well, there's a big run on offense, and guys, I don't think a defender even touched him anywhere near the line of scrimmage. That's how big that hole was.
The corners are walked up tight. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. Looking for a man. It's Kane. Makes the catch and gets the score.
The great thing about spreading a defense out, I can see where the blitz is coming from. I can see where they're weak. I can see my matchups. Nice job by the offense, spreading them out, taking advantage of their matchup, and getting in for the score.
After the touchdown, if they could get this 2, we'll have a tie ball game. Power ahead. He is stopped short, and this defense holds on to this slim 2-point lead. They want to try to pull even right now as they're going for the onside kick here in the 3rd. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Hand off from the shotgun. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Offense in the hurry up.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Making side adjustments here. Off play action. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. I mean, you've seen his athleticism and his speed and his bend and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Well, I don't think the defense was expecting run on that one. They were all back in coverage expecting pass, and here's the running back. He breaks through the line of scrimmage, and they just didn't rally fast enough to the football, and they make the tackle short of the first down marker, but there's a good chance they're going to be staying on the field here on 4th down.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Fires to the big fella. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices.
Well, the head coach is looking real smart after gambling for it there on 4th and short in field goal range, but he trusts his quarterback to go to the right place with the football. Huge play now setting up 1st and goal.
Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown.
And this QB's starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Takes the handoff. It's Paul. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. 2nd down coming up. That's caught. It's Poe. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. Picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Looking to throw, it's Kane. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Hits the open man. He's loose. The 30. He's at the 10. Snares it with those big hands and strolls into the end zone for the touchdown.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. These running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd He'll bring it out. It's Poe. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Sends it back in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Poe. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Might be changing the route. They'll run play action. Got his man on the right. Still on his feet at the 35. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Going for the big play. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there.
Really good coverage by the DB there, and an even a better job of locating the football and then knocking it away.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Mack. Under fire. Got it behind the line. It's Poe. There he goes. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
Yeah, and Palmer, I don't know what his grade's going to be, but hitting over 400 yards on the day, I think coaches are going to be pretty impressed with the day this young man had.
No doubt. I think for defensive coordinators moving forward now, you're going to be charged with having to find answers to try to slow this guy down. Today, we've seen this defense try blitzing, zone coverage, man coverage. They've mixed up personnel. None of it has worked. This guy has carved them apart.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Might be calling a hot route. The toss sweep to the right. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. This thing has been wild, back and forth, up and down the field as we take a look at the 3rd quarter stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They weren't able to get that one off.
Whoopsies.
It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got an open man. He's got it, and he'll take it in for the touchdown. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing It's working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in Conference USA. Louisiana Tech is down right now, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in Ruston today. They're trailing by 11 to Oklahoma State. Implications galore inside CUSA, and we'll circle back should anything big happen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Dropping back, it's Kane. Throws to the wideout. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, we've got a close game here at the start of the fourth quarter, right? This team obviously is down, but they're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, first play of the drive, trying to throw it down the field. They're going to have to complete some of these if they're going to get this comeback win in this game.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Leaves it with the back. Can't get him to the ground. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds.
And maybe the big fella can jumpstart this offense a little bit. They got to get some points, and he's that big physical guy, breaking some tackles, making some plays. Here in the fourth quarter, they're going to need it.
And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Well, the good news is you got the first down running it there on 2nd and short, but the bad news is you're down by quite a bit here in the fourth quarter, and 2, 3, 4-yard gains aren't going to get it done. You've got to start chucking this thing vertically to get back in the game.
To the air on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Grabs it inside the 15. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. He's looking to throw. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. They're going to run it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And how about this defense? 2 great plays in a row, defending the pass, now stuffing the run, Palmer.
Yeah, and it just looks like they're going to make the offense earn it, right? They know at this point, if you're going to score a touchdown, it's not going to come easy. So someone here, if you're going to throw it now on 3rd down, is going to have to make a contested catch.
Trying to pound it in. He bullies his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the 2-point try. To the air, it's Kane. He's got the back in the middle. He will be stopped just inches away after the catch and run. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. Coming out with it, it's Poe. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll test the right side. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
Give to the single back. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3.
He's tackled at the 30-yard line. Third down coming up.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Give to the running back. They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a one-possession lead. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down.
That's a gutsy call. And I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
The sure hands. It's Poe. Breaks into the open. He's in for the score. Touchdown.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the 4th quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Looking downfield, it's Farrell. Here's the heat. He lets one fly deep. Fires the pass, intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Going right to work up top. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Second down now after the sack. Back to pass. Trying to set up the screen. At the 35, he's open. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
21 on the play.
Get you some of that. And with that completion, now he's over 400 yards on the day. That's a really, really good game for this quarterback. He's been almost flawless.
Rides the back on the option, the give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock. And they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Finds his tight end. They'll get him out of bounds and mark it at the 21.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Got it in the middle. It's Hampton. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need...
And it's a touchdown. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
You know, good teams just know how to close games out. And you're seeing that right now with this team, right? Their defense just had a massive takeaway. The offense able to capitalize on that with a touchdown, so they padded their lead. And this just speaks to, I think, the experience in the locker room and also the playmakers they have. This game is starting to feel like a blowout.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. SMU is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Dallas, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 7 over Georgia Tech. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He stopped at the 23, a couple of yards short of where he would have been with a touchback.
First and 10.
Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. To the air, it's Mack. It's complete on the right side. Turning it on. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Good timing on the quick out. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. The offense will put in play from the 47 on first and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw on first down. Might be looking to run. Right down the middle. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
And I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Going to throw it over the top of the D.
Bro, get the fuck out of here.
Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And some guys just have a knack of finding the football, and he is one of them. Like, you can just tell when the ball's in the air, he's like, that is mine. His second big game.
He didn't even get Moss. The shit just fell into his hands.
They're backed up.
Yeah,
First
yeah.
and 10
I'm
from
telling him he
inside
didn't
their
get
own
mossed.
5,
It
and
just
they'll
fell
try
into
to
his
get
hands.
this drive started. They want that clock to run. Runs through a tackle. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
And listen, the defense has made it a priority to try to rip the football free. You saw them that time really trying to go for that turnover, but nice job breaking tackles. Really good ball security by the running back.
They'll ride the hot hand. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Now on second and short after that pickup. They go to the ground. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
And one of the things you're taught as a defensive guy, when you're trying to strip the football, you got to secure the tackle with one hand, try to get the football with the other, and they're not securing the tackle. I get it, they're trying to go for the fumble, but they got to do a better job executing.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. Back to pass, it's Kane. Gets it out quickly. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. After the short completion, do they go for the big one on 3rd down? Running back searching for a hole. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
On it. Give me a chance.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as
Give me a
possible.
chance. Bun it.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half.
Called by the offense.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. DB's right up on the receivers. He's looking deep. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
Now this offense is back on the field. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air, it's Mack. Looking deep. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
So after the touchdown, they'll try to use this two-point conversion and get this game to within a field goal. They'll go to the air. Quarterback adapting. He makes the catch for the 2, and now they're down by just a field goal. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Looks as if the hand
Damn.
team will be able to recover the ball.
Yeah, and this is why you put your
Yeah, we're not doing that shit today.
And you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional.
He's 250 pounds.
But, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get just kind of one stop with this.
I don't think that
being
is.
scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us for David
There's
Pollack.
no way
I'm
that
Reese
dude is
Davis, and this
5
has been
foot.
another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Yeah, bro. It's 225. I mean, yeah, that's still a fucking ball. No, I know. Yeah. I threw a pick. And then he stopped me on 4th one time too. Yep. See it.
I don't think it's real with everything always.
The good thing I do. I know what she is with her challenges getting there. I'll show you. Okay. So, look. We're talking. Look at the upside down. We always assume the upside down is another dimension opened by gravity. Turns out it's actually a bridge. More specifically, an interdimensional bridge that the bridge through space-time is widely understated but held together by exotic matter that we found dead center right above the last. In theoretical physics, they call this type of bridge a wormhole, and this wormhole connects Hawkins to you. Another world, red coin, the abyss.
Are you doing a reason? I'm sorry?
I believe this is the true home of the Demogorgon, the Vine, the Mind Flayer, all the different shit we found in the upside down. And for all those years ago, you better and the box and you would have stayed lost with the box first. And when you made the no contact with the abyss, the bridge formed. And ever since Henry and Army of Monsters have been using it to cross right back into Hawkins. You take that in half back here, and it's just right across the street after the abyss is moved. What a crazy. That's been hiding in the box.
And so we call us to them and now we can try them that.
And that's how it's just faster. But why do you think you choose them for the same reason just like me? The minds of children are weaker, right? More easily molded and controlled. So if you channel the cosmic power through this is amplified abilities, which will be the same as those things. The cosmic abilities. To do what?
Your world. Holly. She said Henry told the kids that they would help them draw the worlds together. And I didn't understand what that was at the time.
She wants to move the abyss. Crash in the hospital, not crash. Burn. Henry wants us looking at his wounds in the abyss through the connections and rifts. And the weekend, the abyss, just like the weekend talking. So when the abyss and talking collide, they become one.
He's been making the world.
How far would you think this thing? In this world? Like, are we talking like 4 or just a big time? We better help you have some time. Because if this is all correct, we have to get 2,000 feet in there, find our way to the abyss, free fall in the abyss, and to the vector, all 4 of those things. That's today's journey. Getting with us tonight. You need to get a deeper excited phase. All of this. But, there's nothing all we're up against. That's all we need to do. Just need to plan.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to cry, it's just that dream was so lovely. Didn't you be okay? But you told her, right? Because that it was pushing her mind.
Of course, I tried everything that she wanted. We need her to know the way we would think.
That's okay.
That's awful. Awful. People that we should not be.
What? Yeah.
That's not even worth it. People that I don't want to save the world, I want to be.
People like that. But you stupid shit. That's how.
No, she's not stupid, Thomas. This monster is incredibly powerful and she works for that. She's corrupted Poppy's mind and dragged her out of the life and business.
Maybe we should just give up and go home then. Go home. You can't work. You could all die. What's wrong with you? That's exactly it.
Did you guys talk about on the side? You know, it's not the other thing. Perhaps I have freedom. And the Black King's one.
No. We can't let it win. Okay, we won't. You don't know how we have been here. I have been her best friend since kindergarten. Maybe this is next time. Maybe she puts us hard on job. You can think of probably. My point is, maybe if we all try to talk with her, we can fix her. We can bring her back to life. many things. You can do it. Back to the light. 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 Back to the light.
You're in the trying to play, not a full time. It's a big deal. Taking my blood. Blocking. Within monsters to my favorite biological game. No, it's not. I got her. Rather than the game from the locker room. We're going in. That's the big. Even upside down. There's a chopper ready to be taken. Fly up. You did it. Kill a freak, rescue kids. Fly up. Who exactly do you expect to fly this thing? I figured that's the pilot. That's the person.
Have a kidnapping plot. Love it.
How does pilot can fly a chopper in the what do you mean? You just fly through it. Just fly through it. These Roosevelt is 40 feet wide. He did. He's like a fish.
You hear that all the time. He goes in any adventure food.
What kind of line? Everybody shut up. Look, if somebody else has some magic bead that I don't know about, I'm all ears. If not, it's a risk that we gotta take. We fly or we die. Fly or die. Well, I guess we die. We're not gonna die if we commit to a plan. It's like a few You don't need that to feel the fly. Sorry, just we don't do that. And that's the thing. We got a beanstalk right here. Okay, this flashlight is a SWAT radio shot. It's working, it's the bridge. We never received it from the south front. But Max said the Vecna is growing on walls together. So we let him. And we wait and wait. As he brought it closer and closer and closer. When it was close enough and the radio tower is poking through one of the rifts, bam. L makes a move, does a meditation technique, enters Vecna's sick mind and ambushes him. In his face, his head, and then, stopping the spell, halting the world, and moves. Voila. We got a beanstalk, it's perfect. All we gotta do is climb up it into the abyss. Done. Totally insane. Thank you. But there's a problem. A big one.
I can't reach inside Vecna's mind. He's too far away.